Episode 50. Good evening, I am Tomas Guevara, and this is the channel Rewriting the Reality. Subscribe to this channel and you will expand your awareness and you will learn about your divinity. In today's episode, I will give you a better analogy than the previous one in our episode 49 regarding universal consciousness. Now, before starting, let me say that independent of your religious beliefs, you can call the universal consciousness God, or Allah, or whatever you will. This information per se will not contradict your religious beliefs. Let's start with your body consciousness, that Dolores Cannon said is a separate consciousness, and literally it is. Your body consciousness is like a bubble or sphere that extends. Just for this analogy, we are going to say that this bubble or sphere extends 3 meters around your body in every direction. Right now, in our planet we have more than 8 billion people. That means that there are more than 8 billion spheres in our planet. Now, add the countless alternate selves that is one of us have. Let's say, only for the purpose of this analogy, that each one of us has 1,000 alternate selves. That will be 8 billion by 1,000 equal to 8 trillion. Add also all our focuses that each of us have in different times, and let's say that each of us have 1,000 focuses spreading through time, then we have 8,000 trillion of spheres. Now imagine a big sphere to contain all these 8,000 trillion spheres, and that will be your consciousness, that it is your essence. That is why I am telling you that there is no separation between us. Now imagine another sphere that will contain the Earth and all alternate and parallel Earths and our dimension. To that sphere we are going to give the name of Regional Area 1. Now, imagine a second sphere that will contain Regional Area 1, that will be the area of dreams. This sphere we are going to call Regional Area 2. We visit this area every day, even when we are awake. And always when we are dreaming. In Regional Area 2 we made the drawing or blueprints for all the physical constructions that we now experience. Everything in this dimension is a projection of energy from all the consciousness of just 9 essences that are participating in this dimension. We call them dreamwalkers. See my video for episode 9 about the family of essences. We are always interacting with all of those energies. Of course, you can feel that in Regional Area 2, because there is no separation. But as a focus, objectively we create a separation for the purpose of experience. Then all those energies are projected from Regional Area 2, and then in Regional Area 1, we materialize those projections physically. The architects of the design of this dimension are what we call dreamwalkers. Also, in manner of speaking, we can interpret Earth as a living organism, a body of consciousness. All nature, all consciousness manifested and all species, even our species, are part of this organism. Analogically, every physical expression is like living cells of the Earth. Our science community must understand that what they call observation is in reality our mechanism of perception, and in quantum physics the perception is what actually collapsed the wave function associated with Regional Area 2 and this created particle matter. This wave function is the links of consciousness that create the tiniest particle that we have invented in Regional Area 1. This also is what the known physical theorist Michio Kaku said, that the tiniest particles like electrons and quarks are composed of minuscule vibrating strands or strings, and this also married the general relativity and quantum physics theories and resonate across dimensions. That is more than the 4 dimensions, the 3 of space and 1 of time. You project energy to other individuals continuously. The other individuals receive that energy, configure it, and generate some action or manifestation in association with the energy that you are projecting. You may not necessarily physically be in the same location as another individual, but that does not prevent them from receiving your energy and configuring it into some type of physical objective expression. The reverse is the same. Other individuals project energy to you, and you configure that energy in some manner in physical manifestations within your own reality. You may not necessarily be objectively aware of another individual projecting energy to you. You may not necessarily objectively recognize that energy, but nevertheless, you are receiving it, and you are configuring it into some type of manifestation within your reality. Now, as an example, let's talk about what we call natural events, like an earthquake or a tsunami. Those actions or occurrences that we view to be expressions of nature are generated by us collectively. Individuals occupy or inhabit certain areas of our world, for they resonate with the energy in those locations. The energy of any location is created by the inhabitants of it. Now, that energy is expressed or is generated in association with a particular area throughout all of what we know to be as time associated with our world. Therefore, the energy of a location is the energy that has been expressed and deposited in that location throughout time, what we would term to be past, present, and future. Now, each of us as individuals magnate to particular physical locations in accordance with what our energy resonates with. At times, some individuals may occupy and dwell in a physical area or location that does not resonate with their energy, and it should be quite obvious to the individual, for they shall experience considerable discomfort. They shall express an obvious dislike for the physical location that they occupy. But for the most part, individuals naturally magnate to physical locations that resonate with their own energy, and each individual that occupies any physical location contributes with similar energy to that physical area. As a collective with masses of individuals that generate similar energies, they create the climate, the weather, the atmosphere, and any of the natural occurrences that are associated with that particular area. You shall notice that natural occurrences such as earthquakes do not occur in every area of our world. They occur in specific areas. Natural expressions of weather such as blizzards do not occur in every area of our world. They are specific to certain locations. Hurricanes and tornadoes or volcanoes, they are all specific to different areas of our world. And all of it is created by us collective. Now let's go back to our spheres. We, as essence, figuratively speaking, for consciousness is not a place and it is also not a thing, but figuratively speaking, we as essence occupy all areas of consciousness. Therefore, identifying any particular regional area is actually identifying different actions. Regional Area 1 is the aspect of us in which we generate the action of physicality. Regional Area 2 is the area in which we generate the action of communication in association with Regional Area 1 and all other regional areas. It is the bridge to Regional Area 1, allowing for the availability of any desired information. So, imagine Regional Area 2 as a bigger sphere. Then we have Regional Area 3. This bigger sphere is the action of interconnectedness, collectiveness, the action of no separation, which also, in a manner of speaking, feeds Regional Area 1 through Regional Area 2, in the sense within Regional Area 1 of being interconnected in some manner, regardless of the appearance of separation. The last and bigger sphere is Regional Area 4. This sphere is the action of, in a manner of speaking, our archetype. In association with any action of generating any physical manifestation, these springs, figuratively speaking, from this whole of Regional Area 4, which is also a part of the universal consciousness, which is the whole of all of the other regional areas. Usually what we call master or guides are communicating with us from Regional Areas 3 and 4. Now, when I say that one area contains the others, what I really want you to understand is that all the areas permeate the others, because there is no separation. This analogy is a small and simple idea of what the universal consciousness is, because there are countless dimensions and countless regional areas in an infinite evolving and expanding action. Probably you will ask yourself, What is that is keeping these regional areas united? The answer is love. It is what the science community call dark matter. I really hope this will give you an idea of how great you are as essence, and that this will encourage you to investigate more about who you are and the powers that you have, because just like Jesus said, we are gods. See John 10 verse 34 and 10:35, or the allegory about the mustard seed, Lucas 17:6 and Marcus 11:23. To finish, if you know some scientifics, please share this information with them, your family and friends. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel.